'Tis the season to be shredding. Fa la 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 la. Yes, it's that time of year again when clueless relatives ask you which guitar-related gifts you would like for Christmas, and you stare back at them blankly. Well, never fear, guitar nerds are here with an overflowing stack of treats to fill your festive stockings. I'm Mark from Guitar Nerds, and these are my top 10 Christmas gifts for guitarists 2017. Number 10. There's nothing worse than a filthy guitar. Dead skin, dried on sweat, and stale beer caked onto your pride and joy is an absolute no-no. And while there are plenty of solutions out there, one in particular really brings the shine back to a mucky axe. Started in 2008, Music Nomad was the brainchild of Randy Roglian, a former owner of a car cleaning company and a musician who wanted to bring his knowledge of cleaning products to the guitar world. While Music Nomad offer a ton of different products for guitar maintenance, the one that should be sitting under your tree this year is the Guitar One, an all-purpose combination polish and wax that leaves your guitar looking brand new and protects the finish from grime and dirt. A miracle solution to a clean guitar, the Music Nomad Guitar One comes in at around $10 for a 4-ounce bottle, more than enough to last you for months to come. Number 9. Chances are that you or the guitarist in your life are using pedals. Stomp boxes have become a staple of even the bedroom guitarist's arsenal in the last few years, and a large proportion of players are using multiple effects to create their sound. And where there are multiple pedals, there are multiple patch cables, and multiple patch cables can lead to a very untidy setup. Standard pre-made cables are fine, but because their length is predetermined, you can be left with excess cable trailing on the floor or under your pedal board. The solution is obviously custom cables, but without knowledge of soldering, making your own cables can be difficult and expensive. Well, fear not, several companies are now making custom cables with solderless construction, and our favourites in 2017 are made by 3 Monkeys. Specialising in solderless cables and manufacturing in the USA, 3 Monkeys offer both audio and power cable kits that allow you to create cables that fit perfectly with your pedal board requirements. Simply cut the cable to the length you require and push it into the connector with no wire stripping or screwing needed. Starting at just under $50, the 3 Monkeys solderless patch cable kits are the ideal present for pedal board fanatics this Christmas. Number 8. For the more studious guitarist in your life, books are a fantastic Christmas present. While much of the information contained within can be found online, there's still something to be said for having it all collected in a physical book that you can refer to for years to come. And one of the most informative books ever written about guitar pedals will certainly keep you coming back. Originally published as a PDF, How to Modify Guitar Pedals is pedal genius Brian Wampler's Magnum Opus. A go-to guide for any wannabe DIY pedal maker, the book covers some of the most popular mods for guitar and bass pedals, and has come to be seen as the holy grail for modders. So if you or your guitar playing giftee are interested in opening up stomp boxes and having a poke around, you can't go wrong with this book. Number 7. Strings are a pretty obvious gift for guitarists. Small enough to fit in a stocking and cheap enough not to break the bank, a new set of strings could be the perfect present for guitarists of all skill levels. Obviously, there are plenty of string brands, but the ones that have really impressed us this year are the new Paradigm Slinkies from Ernie. Available across all the usual Slinky gauges, the Paradigms offer a new level of strength and a lifespan that guarantees you'll be using them after a normal set of strings would break. As well as a longer life, the Paradigm strings also offer the bright, full tone we've come to expect from the classic Slinky products. Number 6. If you saw our Beatles video from earlier in the year, you'll know that we're huge fans of the Fab Four, and no present could be better for guitar nerds and Beatles fans than the Beatles Gear Book by Andy Babiuk. From their humble beginnings using homemade amplifiers, through the Vox-driven period, and right up to the rooftop concert, the Beatles gear covers every bit of kit used by the band until their breakup in 1970. Every guitar, amp and drum kit is catalogued in meticulous detail, and the included illustrations are a treat for the eyes. With a plethora of previously unseen photographs, even the most keen Beatles fans are sure to learn something from this exhaustive tome. Number 5. We've already suggested a book about modding guitar pedals, but where would you get the parts needed to build one from scratch? Look no further than Build Your Own Clone. BYOC are probably the internet's most famous pedal kit site and offer a huge range of kits, parts and tools for setting up your own stomp box. With kits available for building everything from a basic fuzz to a more complicated delay or reverb circuit, BYOC has something for everyone. And the best bit? Their forum contains all the help that you might need if you get stuck soldering Part A into Part B. So if you've ever fancied your own signature fuzz but only ever play in the back room of a pub, why not check out Build Your Own Clone this Christmas? Number 4. A regular amp is far too big to fit under the Christmas tree, let alone into a festive stocking. But how about a mini amp? In the past, mini amps have tended to sound worse than bees in a biscuit tin, but the latest offering from Boss might even be good enough to become your main home amplifier. The Katana Mini is a battery-powered beauty that features a multi-stage analog gain circuit alongside a traditional analog EQ and modelled tape delay. Taking its cue from the rest of the universally acclaimed Katana series, the Mini delivers 7 watts of incredibly sweet sounds that are able to cover super clean and dark and dirty tones with aplomb. If you're desperate to play guitar and are short on space or need to keep the volume to a minimum, there really isn't a better option right now than the Boss Katana Mini. Number 3. When figuring out our selections for this top 10 list, we tried to keep each gift under the £100 mark. But we couldn't resist putting the next product on here, despite it sneaking in at 114. Over the past few years, Squier have become the kings of the affordable guitar market. With their classic vibe and vintage modified ranges, they've been putting out guitars that have competed with models twice their price. And this year, they've dominated the super budget market with the Bullitt Mustang. Featuring 2 humbuckers and a hardtail bridge, the Bullitt deviates from traditional Mustang spec, while still retaining the classic offset vibe. Available in black or imperial blue, this short-scale marvel would suit almost any genre, and is built to the same exacting standards as the other recent Squier guitars. A true bargain for beginners and seasoned pros alike. Number 2. More have been a mainstay in our countdown lists, with the Green Mile Overdrive being a particular favourite, but this year they really stepped up their game. Announced at NAMM 2017, their 10 new preamp pedals recreate the sound of classic guitar amplifiers and range from the sweet, clean tones of a Fender Deluxe right through to the fat gain of a Diesel Hagen. But if we were pushed to pick one for this list, we'd have to pick the 005 50/50 Vision, a black and white grey striped stomp box that pays homage to the classic Eddie Van Halen tones. At £99 you can't go wrong with any of these micro marvels, and there's at least one to suit every player. Feeling fancy? Why not pick up a few and set off on a tone odyssey? Number 1. There could really only be one choice for our top 10 Christmas pick this year. It's so unusual to get a decent guitar under £100, let alone one as cool as the Epiphone Les Paul SL, that it was an obvious pick for the number 1 spot. Launching in mid-2017, the SL instantly caught the eye of the entire internet with its retro style and range of awesome colours. Available in black, vintage sunburst, Pacific blue, sunset yellow, turquoise and cherry sunburst, the SL is clearly aimed at those with a more vintage palette. So apart from the cool colours, what makes the Les Paul SL so good? Well, the inclusion of the Fender style single coil pickups makes this a very different beast to your usual budget Les Paul, and it fits right in with the surf and dream pop tones that are so popular right now. It's also an incredible platform for modding, making it the ideal Christmas gift for advanced players as well as those just starting out. So there we have it, 10 top guitar gifts for Christmas. But what are you asking for this holiday? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, remember to leave a like and subscribe to Guitar Nerds for more videos coming in 2018. Thanks so much for watching this year, and we'll see you next time.